I am so excited you've decided to join me tonight. Listen, I want to talk about teaching our teens how to make decisions responsibly. And let me just take just a couple of steps back, because every time I jump on uh, live, I'm saying emerging mothers. And many of you are probably thinking, what is she meaning by emerging? Why is she calling us emerging mothers? When I think about emerging mothers, I think about the mindset of mothers with teens. I think about the mindset in a sense in that it's growing, it's developing, it's arising, it's evolving, it's embracing new concepts as we have the teens who are maybe some are still in the house. There are some who are transitioning out of the home. And this message is going to be for both sets of parents, for those parents who still have teens in the home who have yet to transition, whether they're transitioning to the college campus, whether they're transitioning off to the military, or whether they're pretty much transitioning towards residential living. It's for mothers who are, of course, who have the teens inside of the home and they're transitioning out, and also for those mothers who have teens who are already on the college campuses and they're home for the holidays. And really, for those mothers who have teens who have transitioned off, really their teens are pretty much back at home as we speak, and they're going to be enjoying the holiday season. So this is what I'd like to talk about on tonight. So, as we are helping teens, our teens that is, to make responsible decisions, I want to just mention a study that I ran across. It was by the Palo Alto Medical Foundation website, and it talks about the more controlling parents are, the more rebellious kids will be. And you know what? And that has proven itself. I think about King David's son Solomon in Proverbs 22:15, where it says, "A child's heart has a tendency to do wrong." And so, this is absolutely nothing that is new on this side of the earth. This has always taken place. And I just want to just give us mothers a heads up that as we continue to parent our teens, it comes more, or should I say less, about control as they age, and then more about guidance. So let's just keep that as food for thought as we go about, again, parenting our teens, helping them to make good decisions as they're transitioning out of the home. So I want to just mention step one, or better yet, tip one. Tip one is that as we're helping our teens to make these responsible decisions, we want to make sure that we're listening fully. Sometimes when our teens are talking to us, and they could be midway through the situation or circumstance or the issue that they're trying to share with us. And then, we're cutting in and we're trying to get the full scoop of what they're talking about. So we're asking questions and they have yet to even finish what it is that they're saying. I want to implore us. I want to encourage us. I want to inspire us to listen fully initially when they're chatting with us about what it is that they're looking to what decision it is that they're looking to make. So first and foremost, let's listen fully. And then secondly, I want us to make sure that we're helping our teens to set realistic expectations. Let's be honest, we have been around the block as mothers, and we are able to understand motives of individuals and or circumstances or situations. We are insightful. We're able to pretty much read between the lines when they're sharing something with us. And we're able to, of course, when we do respond, help them to set realistic expectations as they're making decisions, so that their decisions are sound. So that's tip number two. And then next, I want to make sure that we are believing in our teen as they're sharing with us what route they'd like to go, and we're encouraging them based off of course, what we've seen, what we've experienced in life. But of course, we're open and we're believing that they're able to, of course, make decisions too. We're hearing them out. We're allowing them to make these decisions, because of course they're maturing. And then it's more about guiding the older they get. So we want to believe in our teen as they're attempting to make decisions. And then next, We want to make sure that we're showing that unconditional love, and we're making sure that that unconditional love is being demonstrated. It's being displayed. We're hugging them up. We're loving them up. We're, of course, kissing my daughters on the forehead before they leave the house. I'm, laying hands on them and praying in the name of Jesus before they leave out the front door. And so we're making sure that we're demonstrating and we're displaying love. Of course, that gives them, of course, additional strength, if you will. That's giving them additional encouragement in reference to them making decisions. And then next, we're remaining supportive. Now we know that our teens, they're going to make some mistakes. Of course, we made some mistakes. And so as they make their mistakes, of course, we're sharing our thoughts. But by the same token, we're remaining supportive. And it may not necessarily be supportive of their decision, but it's supportive of them and us displaying our belief in them that they're able to resolve and rectify matters. They're thinking as well. Again, they could possibly they come to us, they want advice, we share our advice, but still we want them to know that we believe in them. Of course, and then also I want to wrap up by mentioning that we want to remain open. We want to remain understanding because, let's let the truth be known that we would like our teens to come back to us. We would like to leave that method of communication open. It just warms my heart. Two of my three daughters, of course, have gone off to college. And it just warms my heart when they say, either to me or tell other people, you know what, when they graduate, which the both of them will graduate next year. I'm so excited that you all are here tonight. I see Erica, I see Karen, I see individuals on Facebook. I am so glad that you all are here. And so I am wanting you all to know that, of course, when they graduate next year, they are saying that they would like to come back here to Texas, and that does, they are going to be, led and guided wherever the Lord wants them to be in reference to their careers. But it does warm my heart when they say that they'd like to come back to Texas. I so appreciate that. And then listen, this last tip, I absolutely must share this one. I make sure that when it comes to my teens' decision making, I attempt to follow all of those tips that I just shared with you. But guess what? My secret sauce is prayer. I'm going to the Lord in prayer because I know that He knows all things and He can see all things and He can do all things but fail. And so that's my secret sauce. So every morning I am up, I am praying over these teens and making sure that, of course, they are being enveloped in His love, and that they are knowing that they can seek Him in reference to their decision making, and that He will help them, He will lead them, and He will guide them every step of the way. Listen, I appreciate you all. I love you all. You all are just so supportive as I attempt to deliver this message about how we can go about being responsible as it pertains to our teens. And I'm seeing a question here. Do you have a program that you teach other than mothers about how or what to do? Do you have a program that you teach other mothers about how to do what you do? Listen, absolutely. There is going to be what's called an Emerging Mothers Evolution. It will take place in the month of January. It is going to be a 9-day workshop, and I so welcome you all to attend. And I am speaking with mothers right now on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook, you're probably already a part of my Facebook group called Emerging Mothers, being hosted by Lloyd Learning Labs. If you're on Instagram, listen, I encourage you to swing over to Facebook and join our Facebook group, Emerging Mothers Evolution, being hosted again by Lloyd Learning Labs. I'm Dr. Michelle Lloyd. I will help to facilitate the conversations. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all back here next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I will be delivering and dropping more nuggets about how we can go about encouraging our teens, and then how we can help ourselves as mothers, because of course when they go off when they transition out of our home, then of course we will want to then make sure that we're okay. We will want to make sure that we have some tips on how we can parent from a distance, how we can manage empty nesting if we're going to be empty nesters. And then also we may have the question of who am I now that my teen is gone? And I will talk about all of that in Emerging Mothers Evolution. Listen, I appreciate you all, and I will see you back here 6 p.m. Central Standard Time next Tuesday. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'm going to keep you in my prayers. Until next time, mask up, be safe, and just make sure that you're loving up on those teens. Take care. Bye.